This One's Wife. Enraged. Oh, yes. This One's Wife has been incensed, infuriated, maddened, inflamed. She's been provoked, rubbed up the wrong way. Her feathers have been duly ruffled. She's hacked off, driven up the wall, made to see red. Her blood is boiling. Her hackles have risen. Her back has been gotten up. Her dander has been gotten up. Her goat has been got. Her skin has been gotten under. Her cage has been rattled. She's been duly wound up. Her wick has been got on. She's been knocked. Somebody has got up her nose. She's teed off, ticked off. She's empurpled. Irate, furious, raving. She's in high dudgeon, beside herself, quite possibly hopping mad and on the warpath. She's there, hot under the collar, foaming at the mouth, steamed up as cross as two sticks, in a paddy, sore, bent out of shape, vexed, sore-headed, wrathful, and in a filthy temper. What could have caused all of this enragement? Well, according to Lauren Welch, who writes in the Daily Express, this current state of affairs of heated, ignited fury is as a consequence of, yes, the nemesis. Prince Harry and This One's Wife enraged by Princess Kate's Christmas concert. Prince Harry and This One's Wife are enraged by Princess Kate's annual Christmas concert this year. The festive concert will take place at Westminster Abbey, with not just Princess Kate in attendance. Although it is her time to shine as host, Princess Kate will have a number of senior royals on hand to support her, including Prince William. This One's Wife and Harry, who live in the United States, will not be in attendance to offer their support, with the couple still involved in a bitter feud with the royals. With them not in attendance, one thing about the festive occasion would spark fury in This One's Wife. A press release from Kensington Palace stated that the service will showcase the hope of new life and why it is so important to build supportive, nurturing worlds around children and the adults in their lives. Speaking previously on the Royal Report podcast, royal correspondent Jack Royston said that this statement comes into contrast with a complaint from This One's Wife about her time in the royal family. He said that is exactly the kind of statement that is guaranteed to enrage Harry and This One's Wife, because their whole case is that This One's Wife was not supported by the royals during the months when she was pregnant with Archie. This One's Wife has claimed that the family were not supportive when she previously opened up about her mental health during her first pregnancy. Mr. Royston added, her lawyers actually said in a court filing that she was left unprotected while pregnant, and Harry and This One's Wife say she was one of the most trolled people in the world in 2019, which is the year Archie was born. He added This One's Wife also told Oprah in March 2021 that she experienced suicidal thoughts in January 2019 while she was pregnant with Archie. And that was when they were kind of asking the palace and asking family members to do more to support her. In keeping with annual tradition, the royal family will all be at Sandringham Estate for Christmas, except This One's Wife and Harry. The King and Queen Camilla will be joined in Norfolk by other members of the family, including the Prince and Princess of Wales and their 3 children. It remains unknown whether the King will invite Prince Harry, This One's Wife, and their 2 children, Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet. The suggestion, therefore, from Jack Royston that This One's Wife will be enraged by the particular statement that was issued. But her rage will come from 2 things. The first is that the Princess of Wales is hosting a Christmas Carol concert. This will gain her publicity, praise, admiration. Indeed, the foreshadowing of the event has already resulted in positive press publicity for the Princess of Wales. This One's Wife, as a narcissist, can't stand anybody else to be getting the attention. Accordingly, it's even worse when it's the nemesis, and in the circumstances it will necessitate her to do something about it. This one's wife isn't in a position to directly attack the nemesis by ringing her up and saying something unpleasant to her. Instead, she must seek to do so indirectly. Often this one's wife does it by attempting to upstage the events of other people. She hasn't undertaken a pap walk over the weekend, as far as I know, and therefore instead she probably will have complained about the carol concert to Prince Harry or anybody else who might happen to be listening. Oh, look at her, seeking attention again. It's all she ever does, all making it about her, as this one's wife engages in some heated fury and a healthy dose of projection. The very fact that the Princess of Wales is hosting this concert is problematic for this one's wife, because the praise, admiration and adoration that will go towards the Princess of Wales, this one's wife believes should be hers, even though she's not doing anything, even though she's not bothered her backside to create a carol concert. The fact is, this one's wife still cannot stand to see somebody else being praised. Furthermore, as Jack Royston has pointed out, this one's wife will make the comment that was made all about her. The fact that the press release stated, "The service will showcase the hope of new life and why it is so important to build supportive, nurturing worlds around children and the adults in their lives," rather than this one's wife go, "That's a great sentiment, I agree with that," her narcissism will immediately make it about her, hijacking that statement to suggest, "Well, they never did that in relation to me." This is because the narcissism has to bring it back to her, in the same way that when she walks past a man, she automatically assumes that he wants to knock her hip out. It makes it about her. The fact that when a lady says hello to her, she believes that that lady wants to dress like her, believing her to be a fashion icon, because her narcissism makes it all about her. Her narcissism takes the ordinary and twists it through the distortion field to make it relevant to her. Therefore, when a man might compliment her by just being polite, she interprets that as the fact that he actually wants to marry her and have children with her. Similarly, when there's a comment made about building supportive, nurturing worlds, rather than just acknowledge and recognize that is a good thing, this one's wife has to make it about her, driven by her narcissism to suggest, well, that didn't happen when it was in relation to me, and she then brings up the past. Thus, as undoubtedly she'll be aware of the content of that press release, she will comment to Harry, See what they're saying, complete hypocrites, they didn't do that when it came to me, remember? Harry, of course, will be there with his head in his hands thinking, now, where did that green crayon go? As he focuses on matters which are far more important to him than his wife's continued whinging. The presence of this concert, and what it signifies, undoubtedly would enrage this one's wife, because it would wound her, because the nemesis is getting the attention, i.e. the fuel. Kate doesn't require fuel, she's not a narcissist, but that doesn't matter. The fact that she's doing something, and doing something that's viewed as good and admirable, really gets under the skin of this one's wife, resulting in the ignition of fury to drive her to complain about this carol concert and the conduct of the Princess of Wales. The typical response of the narcissist. I'm H.G. Tudor. Thank you for listening.